Everybody good? Okay. Yeah, I said heading into the game, there was going to be very much a do your job type of endeavor in all three phases. We're going to have to come out and play with, play with great urgency, play with great precision, and do it for 4 quarters. I thought we saw it at times, but across the board, offense, defense, and special teams, we got to play much cleaner. Like I said, I thought there were a ton of positive things in the run game. I thought we did some things in the pass game. The defense held them to 7. Did a good job with our PATs and our field goals. But we got. I'm a English major, not a math guy. But I know you got to get to 5 before you can get to 6. So at the end of the day, pleased with the win, and we're ready to move forward for 8 more weeks.
Questions? We'll get a mic to you. We'll start up front with Ben.
Joe, Tommy's given you guys a lot in the run game the last few weeks. I know some of it's just kind of what the defense is giving him, but how much has he added and sort of opened things up a little bit with what he's done on the ground?
Yeah. It's been a great compliment to Kylan and the other running backs, so I think they're running very hard, with great pad level and physicality and protecting the football. But heading into the Arkansas game, that was a discussion I had with Tommy that, he needs to, as he has for a majority of his career, be a threat with his arm and his legs and try to pigeonhole himself as a pocket passer and, do the things that have made him successful, and I think we've seen that the past few weeks.
Steve?
Coach, is there an update on Tyree Phillips, and how do you feel like the team got out of the ballgame health-wise?
Tyree went a little bit in the second half, and then, we kind of pulled him out. So we got some of the reserves in, but we're banked up. So we'll get in tomorrow morning, kind of look at the injury report, and, short turnaround. But I think health-wise, from a long-term perspective, in the sense that there's only 5 days left in the regular season, we're fighting.
Coach, your 3 touchdowns in the first half came on consecutive drives. What was the difference between that and the 4 drives that resulted in 3 punts and turnover on downs?
I think we ran the ball very effectively. I think we protected. I think we threw it in the proximity of the receiver, and I think we caught the ball. So I think the difference was probably execution in those 3 scoring drives compared to the first few.
Come back up front to being here.
Joe, I know you said you can get back in and figure out injuries tomorrow, but with Errol and Cam Dazzler wasn't dressed today either, is there any lingering issue there?
No, I think, knock on wood, I think they'll both be ready to roll tomorrow.
And also, Tommy Champion, Greg Island, Michael Story were suspended today. Is that just a 1-game thing, or is that?
Yeah, 1 game.
1 game.
Eric and then Tyler.
Joe, Monday you said you wouldn't look at Ole Miss till right now after the game. They've had about 2 weeks to prepare.
Yeah, I lied. I looked at them this week.
Okay. How much of a disadvantage is that they're going to have 2 full weeks to prepare for you guys on Thursday?
Yeah, I don't make the schedules, or I'm not involved in that decision-making process, so they have the luxury of having a bye week and a bunch of days to get ready, and we're coming off a short week, so it is what it is. We're not going to complain, not going to make excuses. We're going to go in tomorrow, watch this tape real early in the morning, grade it, and then we're going to move on and start our game plan.
Tyler?
The 88-yarder to Kylan, it seemed to have some creativity to it. Did you know that he was going to work out that well coming out of the timeout, and how long had you had that in the tank?
We called that a couple times this year. It's best designed against a split safety, 2-high defense, where you get the Mike isolated on the back, and then you're running a power sucker at him, and he's responsible for 3 vertical, and he's also responsible for the C-gap. So whatever, if he had turned and run with Kylan, then the quarterback would have run the ball. So we got it up one time this year. I think it was against Southern Miss, and it went single high, and we threw it to Kylan. He caught it for a short gainer, but that was one P and 10, possession and 10 off the sideline. That had been all split safety stuff, so that's why we went with it.
Go over to Steve.
Took a couple drives for the offense to kind of get warmed up there. What were you seeing from the team the first quarter?
I was seeing red because I was mad that we weren't executing at a high level. There were just some things within that drive, and we need to play with a little more precision. We moved the ball a little bit between the 30s and then stalled out as we got down into the kind of the fringe area, not in the red zone, and had the other one. So we just need to block a little better. We needed to find the guy that was open and throw it to him. We needed to catch it. And I thought what we did on that 4th drive was we started playing with a little more tempo, running a little more. I think Tommy hit Dedrick on that pass down in there. So I think it was more of a matter of execution than anything.
Tyler?
Talked about the quick turnaround a little bit already. Well, what's the message to the guys in the locker room? Is that what a lot what you talked about in the locker room just after the game was? We've got Egg Bowl in 5 days, and we've got to turn this thing around and start thinking about that pretty much right now.
Yeah, I talked about decision making tonight, being smart, and we'll come in tomorrow, and the staff will be there. First thing they're going to come in for injury check-in, and we're going to grade the film and have them watch it on their own because we need that time. Because technically tomorrow is a football Monday, and then Monday's a football Tuesday, and then kind of so on down the line. So we're going to need to get healthy real quick. They're going to need a jump start and kind of watch some of the Ole Miss stuff on their own while we're formulating the game plan, and we're going to have to then hit the ground running on Monday. And I know I'm excited. I know the staff's excited. I know the fans are excited. And I know our players are excited. So, take a little nap tonight, get up, be ready to roll.
Joe, I know Tommy got off to a slow start and kind of got it clicking a little bit, but I think y'all still haven't gone over 250 yards passing this year. I know you talked about the run game is sort of the starting point for the offense, but how much do you feel like that's holding you guys back as an offense, just not being able to get the great passing game going, at least to what you expected to?
Yeah, I think as we continue to evolve and the passing game continues to improve, it'll be more representative of what the system has been over the years, and it's been incremental, sometimes slow process. But you can see flashes of it. I don't think it's for a lack of ability. I think it's for a lack of consistency. And as you continue to work with the kids that we have, and you continue to recruit, and it'll the pass game will continue to evolve, as will the offense.
Other questions? Robbie?
Played a lot of freshmen this year. You got a few more in there tonight. I know you'll see a little bit more on film, but just your thoughts on guys like Jack Harris and some of those guys that got a chance to get in the game and play.
Yeah, I think we have an incredibly talented true freshman class and a lot of very good second-year players too. You just go by position. Garrett played, Lee Witherspoon played, a bunch of the true freshman offensive linemen got in there. Jack Harris, Nathan Pickering actually started the game. Jarion, Martin Emerson. You could just go on down the line, and I think it's going to bode well for the rest of the season, and certainly bode well for the future when you recruit that caliber of player and they're able to come in and play immediately and do it at a high level and improve throughout the year. I think it's I'm very excited about the true freshman class.
Any other questions? Great, thank you. Play.